Hi everyone. So one of my neighbors was giving away this American Dolls set, and I just couldn't resist it. It's a paper doll kit and then American Girls art studio as well. So I thought it would be fun to look at it together. For those of you who love paper dolls, I used to have lots of different paper dolls when I was a kid. I never had any American Girl dolls. They came around after. They weren't really around when I was a kid. I had Barbie dolls and trolls and and then some other kind of just one-of-a-kind dolls, but definitely had Barbie and Ken and Skipper and Midge and Francie. I loved Francie. So this is Kit and her friends with outfits to cut out and scenes to play with. It's a really neat little set. There's Kit and there's her doggie called Grace. And let's see, it comes with this three-fold setting, so you can make some backgrounds when you want to play with your paper dolls. This is a schoolhouse on this side, and I think maybe, I don't know what this is. There's a desk. There's Cincinnati Reds. Maybe this is, and there's a baseball. This is the kids' room in the attic or something like that. So we will look at that later. So this sheet is the 1934 doll Kit Rich. Kit grew up in Cincinnati, Ohio during the Great Depression in the 1930s. Paper dolls were very popular then because they were so inexpensive that almost everyone could afford them. Speaking of which, my mom used to tell me about how they would cut out paper dolls out of the newspaper. The newspaper would print paper dolls in there, and then she and her sister would cut them out and play with them. Your Kit paper doll comes with beautiful outfits and accessories, 2 paper doll friends, and 2 scenes. Use the sticky dots enclosed to attach the outfits and accessories to the paper dolls. You can also make a miniature book about Kit and about life in America when she was growing up. When you're done, store everything in the envelope at the back of this book. The outfits in this book show clothes that Kit and her friends would have worn in 1934. Play with them today and see how some things have changed for American Girls and others have stayed just the same. So there's Kit and Grace. And these are 2 friends, Ruthie and Sterling. So Ruthie was Kit's best friend in good times and in bad. Ruthie loved to dream about fairy tales and princesses. Playing paper dolls was one of her favorite things to do. Excuse me. Kit and Ruthie were so disappointed when the boy who was supposed to bring excitement to the Kittredges turned out to be skinny, wiry Sterling. But when the three got into a little trouble at school together, they built a special bond. Kit shared Sterling's love of baseball and admired his talent for drawing. So here is the first outfit. So lavender, short sleeve sweater, knit sweater, and then a little gathered printed skirt. She's got a handbag, a little school notes, little knit cap, and here's just a little decoration, which actually you can cut out and put in the decoration in your scenes. They give you the description in the back, how to cut them out, any little details about the story. Here is a lavender cardigan and sweater, or details for the desk. Cute little sailor outfit. I like that dress. It's blue and white with little yellow flowers. Sort of a pinafore style. It's a nice dress-up dress, a Christmas dress. The little Scotty Terrier. It's cute. This is for her birthday party dress. It's green floral with a little ribbon trim here and a white collar there. Cute. This must be for the boy, Sterling. He's got dungarees, work boots, blue or tan work shirt with little blue and white stripes. It's a coat for the winter. And this is a dress for Ruthie and a school outfit for Sterling. That's cute with those side buttons and the purple double collar there. And the Mary Janes. And then they give you instructions on making the book, how to set up the stands. These are the glue little sticky dots that you can use to stick the clothes on. And so they don't have tabs. The paper dolls I always had as a kid had tabs that you folded over. They never really looked perfect. Got a lot of requests. And here is an area where you can store the things once you cut them out. So that's part of it. And then there's also came with this art studio. Which the pencils are gone, although there is a marker of some kind. What is this? It looks kind of clear. Yeah, it's like clear. I'm not sure what it's supposed to do. I guess we'll find out. And then it has, this comes out. pictures that are inside, maybe. Lots of cute little scenes. I like that. You can cut these out and make something out of them. And so in the art studio, I think there's tips and tricks, basics, how to do like shading, edges, blending. Oh, it's a blending tool. Highlights and shadows, and blending two colors together. So this is basically coloring sheets. Are these the same pictures as in the back? I'm not I don't recognize them. So these I think are all from the original book. Oh, that's sweet. Is this when she found her dog? What's a stray dog? Mm-hmm. Talking to the neighbor, I think, working on her garden. Hello. I thought these, oh, I see. Then in the back, there's some blanks, so you can make your own pictures. There's just frames. It's about half a dozen. Draw anything you want. There's the pooch. Oh, it's cute. So, maybe we can try cutting out the paper doll. Let's see how it goes. Or does it punch out? I think the doll punches out, but the clothes you have to cut out. Is that right? Let's see. Yep, these punch out. This one stay open. So here is Grace. Talkie talk. And I'll have to cut the stands. Oh, I see the stands are over here. I get it now. I should take the whole page out. Okay, so these are the stands. It's kind of fun to play with paper dolls if you haven't done it since you were a kid. Okay. Do boys play with paper dolls, or was it just a girl thing? I had one brother, younger brother. I don't remember him playing with paper dolls. But maybe some boys like paper dolls. I don't really know. My brother he had the G.I. Joe. I remember that. And he used to make models, like those big kits, like aircraft carriers, with a million parts, and glue them and put decals on them and all that. So are these the same? They are. I think. Okay. Let's punch out kit. wish I could find it. I actually spent hours looking on eBay to see if I could find it. And it was a big set. It had like maybe 8 kids. And they were just really cute. I just loved it. Okay. So now, make the little slits here, and then for the stand, I think you have to fold them, as I recall. Is that right? You fold them. This might be a boring video. I don't know. Oh well. If you don't like it, just click on something else. But I'm having fun. Okay, I think that's it. Is that right? This goes in the slit like that. Okay, perfect. And that one goes like that. They have to line up perfectly. And then you have to, the slits don't fully, they're not fully flush. Alright, so there she is. There's Kit. And let's put this over here. Then little Gracie gets his own stand. This seems a little big for the dog, but let's see if it works. Okay. Little Gracie, or she, I guess Gracie sounds like a girl's name, doesn't it? She. See, they didn't line up the slits. These ones aren't cut deep enough. I'm going to want my money back. So there's Gracie. Okay, I think I'm going to make the slit a little bit deeper because I don't like them floating in the air. So you could just make it cut a little bit longer there, a little bit longer there. So if, like me, you're nostalgic for toys you had when you were a kid, the best place to browse is eBay, because you'd be amazed at how many things you can find. Like I used to love Fun Flowers. Remember those? And actually, you can still find Fun Flower sets. All right. So I'll skip the other kids for now. Let's do an outfit. Let's see. We got that outfit. Oh, I love the sailor outfit. I like a lot of these. I like the Christmas dress and the sailor outfit. Let's start with the sailor outfit. Oh, she had to live in the attic. That's why that one room looks like an attic. It says, Kit was not happy about moving to the attic. Here, let me start cutting out while I read. Okay, so I can't do that, can I? Okay, Kit was not happy about moving to the attic, but she had to make the best of it. She cleaned the attic until it shined, and then the fun part began. Kit made a newspaper alcove, a baseball alcove, a reading alcove, and a treehouse alcove. First night in her new room, Kit put on her beach pajamas and crawled into bed. She dreamed about her trunk and all the places it had been. Her mother had used it in her travels before she married Dad. Kit was sure the trunk had been all over the world. It's one of those old trunks. So I think they're saying these are pajamas. Okay. Looks like a little outfit. But that's what they say. Beach pajamas. Alright, so while I'm cutting this out, what do you want to talk about? I just did the Vogue page turning video recently. That was my last video, and I did a whispering video, and I know I got some comments that people, like, not everybody likes the whispering. Some people, seems like more people like the soft-spoken, at least the people that make the comments. And I definitely do mostly soft-spoken, but I know some people like whispering, some people like no talking, like for page turning. Some people like the inaudible whisper style. So I try to do, a little bit of those as well. I definitely do the soft spoken more often. It's more, it's just more comfortable, I guess. Whispering's, I don't know, it's a little more challenging for me. But I do have lots of whispered videos and some no talking and some not inaudible. So, if you like certain things, you can, I do have some playlists, but not for everything. Alright, I guess I should cut out the neck part. But, you can search under my name and then just like whisper or inaudible whisper, something like that. And you should find the other one. So, now what is she holding? They have little dotted lines around here to indicate you're supposed to cut out. Is she holding the telephone? Oh, she's got little slippers even. I don't know what she's supposed to be holding. Why would she be holding the telephone? But that's the only thing that is on this page that would fit. Okay, I think I'm going to skip the telephone. So let's see if these glue dots still work, because I don't know how old this is. Should have a little trash can nearby. So you peel off. Oh, they're still very sticky. So I don't want to put too many. Oh, it says it's a candlestick phone. So what does that mean? Is it a candlestick that looks like a phone, or a phone that looks like a candlestick? I'll put a dot up here and a dot down there, because I don't know how easily the dots are removable, when you want to change your outfit. Uh-oh, this one came off the wrong way. Let's try another one. The sticky thing and the cover came off together, and now I have to try to separate them, which is a pain. Oh, come on. The first one was came off just right. Now it's going to give me trouble. Don't give me trouble, you guys. We're on TV. Come on. is exciting television. Okay. Now we've got the other little one, and we'll put that down. I'll put it right around her tummy. Whoopsie. Because I don't want to press too hard because I want it to be able to come off easily. There. Now she's in her pajamas. Ready for bed. I guess the little rug and slippers are supposed to attach those as well. So, candlestick telephone. I think, is this a candlestick? It's just meant to look like a phone. I doubt she would have her own phone to carry around because the phones were plugged into the wall. So it's a candlestick that's meant to look like a phone so she could be grown up. Like a grown up. Alright, let's cut this out. So is it hot where you guys are? I know it's hot in a lot of places. Since we live near the coast, it's not too hot. We're lucky that way right now. Alright, so there we go. Her little feet, her little red slippers. Alright, I'm not going to stick those down. They just stay pretty well. So the trunk. Cut out the trunk. We could make one of set up the background scenes if you want to do that. Could try that. Or I could cut out her friends. She could have a sleepover party. I remember having sleepovers were really popular when we were kids. Usually would just be maybe 4 or 5 girls would come over, maybe 6. I didn't have too many myself, maybe 1 or 2, but I had friends I went to friends' ones. Sometimes the parents were not really they were around, but they weren't paying much attention, so we really goofed off and were loud and giggly half the night. We would tell scary stories to each other. I remember one where it would be in a dark room, and you would have to look in a mirror and say, what was it? I think you would say, I don't believe in Mary Wolf. Was that it? Something like that. Yeah, repeat it 3 times. And you're supposed to see her in the mirror or something, conjure up a ghost. It was scary as a kid. It was pretty scary. Because it was dark. Oh, there's her hair. She's got a little ribbon in her hair. Night ribbon, I guess. I don't know why she has a ribbon in her hair for going to bed, but she likes to look good at all times because, you never know. Maybe, in the middle of the night, somebody comes, your mom or dad comes and says, "Kid, wake up. We're going on an adventure." And then she could spring out of bed. She's all ready in her little sailor pajamas, which looks like a little outfit. All she has to do is just change, put on some shoes. And she says, "I'm ready to go." Because, her dad, sometimes he traveled around. He was a traveling salesman. And so sometimes they would get last minute notice, you have to go over to Chicago. They would call him up, there's a big convention going on or something like that. And he sold to the maritime trades. So sometimes they would go to different port cities like Boston and New York, Philadelphia, and so she wanted to be ready there. Got to put a little dot up there. They've got 4 sizes of dots, believe it or not. Teeny tiny dots. I'm going to use the small one and hope that comes off the right way. Darn it. Oh gosh, there got to be a better way to separate these. Okay, good. This one came off. And the room is going to be filled with tiny little dots. So they have the little dots probably for the lower part, but I'm not going to do that. There. So let's get out. What did I do with the other part? Oh, that's down here. All right, let's set up our little scene. This is an attic bedroom. All right, kid, you gotta move out of the way. And your little dogs, dog. Okay. Can you see that okay? Cincinnati Reds, so she's a baseball fan. And I think they live in Cincinnati. All right. I don't see her actual bed, but that's okay. She's not ready for bed quite yet. She's rather tall, given the room dimensions, but there's a little dog by her side. And the trunk is over here. I don't have a bed for Gracie, so I don't see a bed for the dog. Oh, I missed some of the clothes. I don't know how I did that. You didn't get to see all the clothes. This is a red jumper with the red and white stripe blouse and a little jacket. And then I also missed this one somehow. It's a yellow dress. And these collars, these Johnny collars, were very popular back then. Did I miss any others? Yes, I missed this one too. It's a coat. Nice warm coat and nice white stockings. she's hanging out. Hey, Gracie. Gracie, do you need to go out for a walk before bedtime? She's, oh, yes I do, yes I do. Okay, let's go to the backyard. I'm not going to go for a walk in my pajamas. Let's go out back. Do your business. Okay, come on back. So it's still early. Maybe we can have a friend come over. Let's see if Ruthie can come over for a little bit. Let's get Ruthie over because it's only 7:30. So, and Ruthie's parents are both not home tonight. So they asked if Ruthie could come over to stay. Because the parents would be getting home late, so she is going to do a sleepover actually. So Ruthie's just coming over now. Got to get something for her to wear. I think they wear the same clothes. Let's give her I think the yellow dress. She would look good because she's got a yellow ribbon. That's Ruthie's dress. So Ruthie, they've known each other for a couple of years. Kit's lived in Cincinnati for several years, since I think she was about 5. But Ruthie just moved in. Parents bought a house in their neighborhood a couple of years ago, and the two of them became best friends. They go to school together, and a lot of times they hang out at each other's houses after school to play, or sometimes they'll do their homework together, go out and play. They both like to play baseball. But Ruthie's parents do oftentimes work at night. Her mom is a telephone operator, so sometimes she has to do the night shift. And then her dad is he works in some kind of manufacturing office. It's like the foreman or something like that. So they sometimes work into the night as well when there's like a big order to finish. So they're really glad that Kim's parents are always home in the evening. And are willing to take Ruthie in. Alright. So, oh, I don't have a stand. How to get a stand for Ruthie. Stand. your stand. Maybe they're in the back. What happened to the stand? Maybe, oh shoot, sorry. It's on the same sheet, of course. Okay. Because then we've got Sterling too. This unusual name. Maybe it was more common in the 1930s. Sterling. Okay, so first of all, let's get her standing upright. So Ruthie likes to cook, and she's teaching Kit, how to cook. So yesterday they made a cake together, and then last weekend they made a Boston cream pie. She's a good baker, especially likes to bake. And sometimes they'll make cookies for the neighbors. If somebody is sick or something going on with one of their neighbors, they'll bring cookies over, which is really nice. And the centerpiece is supposed to come out as well. There we go. Alright, so now I need some more dots. See if these dots come out any better. Alright. Dot up here. And another one. Stabilize it down at the bottom. I like this dot. It's much nicer than the tabs. Great idea. Okay, there's Ruthie. Hi, big hug. Okay, so now the girls are together for the evening. They can play with the dog and anything else they need. See anything else for their bedroom right now. So Grace is always trying to jump up, but can't quite make it. Okay. We'll say bye-bye. We're gonna go play some games, and then we're gonna go downstairs before bed and have some cocoa and toast that Kit's mom is gonna make for them. And then they'll go to bed, and then tomorrow is Sunday, so they get to have the whole day. I think they're going to go enjoy.